Have you ever wondered why 80% of the world population has black hair, or is right-handed, or has brown eyes? Well, the answer to all these questions lies inside monohybrid cross. Let's learn what a monohybrid cross means in this video. Mendel performed experiments with garden pea as its experimental material. He differentiated certain characters in pea plants as dominant and certain characters as recessive depending on the frequency of their occurrence in subsequent generations. Mendel verified experimentally that tall plants, axillary flowers, green pods, round seeds and yellow-colored seeds were dominant traits. Mendel verified experimentally that dwarf plants, terminal flowers, yellow pods, wrinkled seeds and green-colored seeds were recessive traits. The result of different monohybrid experiments. When the parent generation, represented by P, comprising tall plants, were crossed with dwarf plants, the F1 generation obtained were all of tall plants. The F2 generation had 787 tall and 277 dwarf plants, that is a total of 1064 plants. The monohybrid ratio obtained was 2.84:1. When the parent generation, represented by P, comprising plants with axillary flowers, were crossed with terminal flower-bearing plants, the F1 generation obtained were all with axillary flowers. The F2 generation had 651 plants with axillary flowers and 207 plants with terminal flowers. That is a total of 858 plants. The monohybrid ratio obtained was 3.14:1. When the parent generation, represented by P, comprising plants with green pods, were crossed with plants bearing yellow pods, the F1 generation were all plants with green pods. F2 generation had 428 plants with green pods and 152 plants with yellow pods. That is a total of 580 plants. The monohybrid ratio obtained was 2.82:1. When the parent generation, represented by P, comprising plants with round seeds, were crossed with plants bearing wrinkled seeds, the F1 generation obtained were all plants with round seeds. F2 generation exhibited occurrence of 5,474 round seeds and 1,850 wrinkled seeds, that is a total of 7,324 seeds. And the monohybrid ratio came up to be 2.96:1. When the parent generation, represented by P, consisting of plants with yellow-colored seeds, were crossed with plants with green-colored seeds, the F1 generation obtained were all yellow-colored seeds. F2 generation had 705 yellow-colored seeds and 224 green-colored seeds, which makes it a total of 929 seeds. And the monohybrid ratio was 3.15:1. Thus, it was proved through various experiments that the ratio of the dominant to the recessive traits for different characters in Mendelian monohybrid crosses was approximately 3:1. Let us summarize. A monohybrid cross is the hybrid of two individuals with homozygous genotypes which result in the opposite phenotype for a certain genetic trait.
The cross between two monohybrid traits, capital TT and small pt, is called a monohybrid cross. It was proved through various experiments that the ratio of dominant to the recessive traits for different characters in Mendelian monohybrid crosses was approximately 3:1.
So I hope now you understand how a dominant and a recessive character gets expressed. That was quite a learning, wasn't it? I'm sure now you can point out the dominant and recessive characters in you, right? Until then, keep learning.